The most impactful part for me was taking on the entrepreneurial skills and the business of art and learning how to communicate with people. That helped me to be able to go out and sell myself once I'm interviewing for maybe different scholarships or jobs. Like I took those skills and I build it upon those skills. Also, being able to have some creativity and freedom in that. Coming to the after school program really helped me to have a creative outlet and capitalize on my voice.
Being around my people my age, so I was homeschooled, so I didn't have the opportunity necessarily to interact socially with people. I thought it was really cool because we had a lot of people that were from similar backgrounds, but also very different backgrounds. So it allowed for kind of this blending and creation of community in a way that I don't think you would get outside of a program like Fired Up.
Most impactful part of Fired Up for me, I think, was the actual art itself. It was something I had never even thought about as a kid, like how a beautiful glass piece was even made that way. So, being a part, getting to experience that and be a part of it was amazing. Like it was crazy.
Being able to be comfortable with myself, speaking publicly, and being able to express myself, like I said, in different ways was one of the things that I picked up from Fired Up. I had always been so closed off and nervous about being able to do that. And being in Fired Up and all of the different mentors that we had gave me that confidence.
Was having that opportunity, was going to Corning. Um, that and just being a part of the program in general. Just, I enjoyed all of it.
It definitely helped me. I was a very quiet kid, so it definitely helped me learn to work as a team a lot more. It helped me get, more involved with people because I was definitely more of a silent kid growing up. So it definitely taught me that.
Learning how to sell myself for sure. I'm still in the arts district, so I actually love participating and being artistic and creative. So I believe I still take those skills that I gained and use them for my own, maybe I say mental health and therapeutic resources.
Yeah.
Just by being connected to the arts district and knowing that there's something going on down there, or using those connections in my current job for workforce development. I've taken those connections and used them to continue to push the information and the resources out there about Water Street Glassworks so that other youth can use those same resources as I did.
Is that things happen? Like in the world of glass, like things happen, mistakes happen, just unforeseen circumstances happen. It's really what do you do with the situation?
Yeah.
So one of my favorite stories to tell. So the first time I entered the Kalamazoo art show, I had to pick two pieces. I had one piece that I liked, but I didn't have any other pieces that were like ready. At least in my opinion, the one piece had kind of had a thin spot. The wall collapsed a little bit and it touched. So it kind of made this weird, like twisted shape. I was like, well, it's unique. It's still kind of cool. But of the two pieces I selected, it was the one I was least proud of because it was a mistake.
Yeah.
And that one ended up winning best in show at the art show. So it was a really cool lesson to know that even when things don't go the way that you want them to go or the way that you think they should go, it can still work out in your favor, just having the right mindset about it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was a constant reminder that things happen in life and you just have to keep moving forward.
As I was making art, I was starting to see myself improving mentally wise and all that. And
It really gave me it was a way to express myself when, a different way to express yourself outside of, for me, drawing, which has been one of my primary outlets. So Fired Up and doing glass blowing was, like I said earlier, it was just something so different, something I would have never thought I would have ever done before. And it was a different form where I can draw something and put it on a piece of paper. Now I could make something and shape it and, bring something into a physical world. So
It allowed me to be able to see things in different perspectives, not just with art, but with people, knowing that something that may work for me might not work for someone else. And just because one person doesn't like it doesn't mean that there aren't other people out there that's going to connect to you through art.
I needed to have that outlet at Water Street, more focused on being creative, using my hands, and not having to be one way or another. It was just like, come here, be creative, find out who you are in the process, and see where that takes you.
Really didn't like art, and I think it was because growing up, art meant like drawing or painting. I really sucked at those.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't something that I really even wanted to attempt to get better at. Whereas glass blowing kind of allowed a little bit more of kind of a unique expression, because there's definitely a certain physical element to it, which I could do. And there is technique that you can learn and slowly perfect. So it all made a lot of sense because my mind is a little bit more on the logic, like science side of things. And so knowing, hey, if this is too cold, it's going to do XYZ, or hey, if this is too hot, it's going to open up these opportunities. And so it was really that blend of a medium that I could apply the logic and the science and the things that I use in my everyday life.
Much like the ability to be able to just take a new step. Like being able to try something new for the first time with Fired Up gave me the confidence of being able to try new things in different areas.
very much so. It was definitely one of those, I guess, in the sense of like for me, like making the fish. That was an area where at first I was very like I didn't have that confidence, but like when I finally like really when I felt I really got it down, along with the macchia bowls. Do you remember those?
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah,
do.
like right. So like making the first few of those, and then finally when I started like getting towards the end and really mastered the art of making them, of course. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So that on its own, just it made me feel really special. It made me feel like it gave me that confidence that I didn't have again. Like it allowed me to be able to see things through somebody else's eyes, and then being able to watch all of those students grow and watch them gain their own confidence and be able to try new things on their own helped me every day through my own life. And then watching them figure out how to like fix their problems or, find different ways of how to fix different problems gave me that confidence too. So it was a learning experience for both me and the students.
I really wanted to pour back into the youth the same way that I was poured into. So there are so many skills that you gain while you're in the Fired Up program. And I just wanted to continue to see young people that looked like me learning the craft and being able to show other young people in the community, like, hey, these are the great things that I'm doing. Hey, you can come do them too. The pay it forward part of it, always something that stuck with me. So once I participated in the program, I wanted to pay it forward by coming back and being the program coordinator because I love the program so much. I wanted to see it be successful. So I really worked on making sure that I had a healthy snack when I was in high school. They have a healthy snack while they're in school. Being able to have friendship, making sure that their voices are heard. I made sure that I was listening in and making sure the students knew that, hey, you did something great. Let's celebrate that.